Champions League Sporting Lisbon vs Lille. Prediction, team news, lineups preview. Marking their first ever Champions League meeting, Sporting Lisbon and Lille will convene at Estadio José Alvalade on Tuesday, kicking off the competition's new-look league phase. While Portuguese champions Sporting are firing on all cylinders under Ruben Amorim, their visitors from France are still seeking consistency after a change of management. Match preview. A growing force on the continental scene, resurgent Sporting have progressed to the knockout stages of UEFA competition for 3 successive seasons, once in the Champions League and twice in the Europa League. In the second-tier tournament, the Lisbon club finished second in their group behind eventual champions Atlanta BC, before beating Young Boys 4-2 on aggregate in the knockout round playoffs to set up a rematch with La Dea in the last 16. Atlanta came out on top over 2 legs, but Sporting still went on to complete an impressive campaign in the Primeira Liga, claiming their 20th league title by finishing on 90 points, 10 clear of arch-rivals Benfica. Though they started the 2024-25 season by losing to Porto in the Portuguese Supertaça, the Lions have a flawless league record so far, with Ruben Amorim resisting plenty of interest from abroad to stay at Estadio Alvalade and oversee 5 wins from 5. Already 5 points clear, they have scored 19 goals and conceded just 2 in the process. With top striker Viktor Gyökeres in fine form, the Swedish star scored his 50th goal in 55 Sporting appearances during a 2-0 home win over Porto. Returning to the Champions League after 1 year away, the Lions may be dominant domestically, but they have lost 7 of their last 12 European matches in Lisbon. That record will surely have to improve if they are to survive the 36-team league phase. Lille last featured in the Champions League proper 3 years ago, when they reached the knockout stages for just the second time to date, topping their group before losing to Chelsea in the last 16. Indeed, Les Dogs have never been beyond that point in UEFA's top club competition, but they did reach the Europa Conference League quarter-finals last season, only exiting on penalties to Aston Villa. They had previously gone unbeaten, winning 5 games and drawing 3, but dreams of glory once again faded for the League One side. Lille have won just 2 of their last 9 away games in Europe. But an extra-time penalty from Jonathan David was enough to send them through in Istanbul last month, as they edged past Fenerbahce in the Champions League's 3rd qualifying round. Soon after, the French club came through a tough playoff tie against Slavia Prague, winning 3-2 on aggregate to book their place at Europe's top table. Having replaced Milan-bound coach Paulo Fonseca with Bruno Genesio during the summer. After finishing 4th in League One last term, Lille won their first 2 league fixtures before losing the next 2, most recently suffering a 1-0 defeat at Saint-Étienne on Friday. Ahead of hosting mighty Real Madrid on the second match day, Genesio's men will be keen to put a halt to that downturn by upsetting Sporting. Team news. A potent attack featuring Pedro Goncalves, Francisco Trincao and Viktor Gyökeres should start for the hosts on Tuesday, with the latter having already scored 8 times for Sporting this season, including a hat-trick away to Firenze. In all, Gyökeres has racked up 11 goals and 5 assists for club and country and has also netted in all 3 previous home games he has started in Europe. However, Ruben Amorim may be without his first-choice goalkeeper, as Vladan Kovacevic recently sustained an ankle injury in training and Franco Israel had to deputize between the posts on Friday. Centre-back Jeremiah St. Just is certainly unavailable. Lille welcomed Mitchell Bakker into their squad at the weekend, but Ethan Mbappe missed out due to a minor injury. Galil Mukau, Hakan Haraldsson and Ismaili Amorim's former teammate at Braga are still sidelined. Rafael Fernandez and Thiago Santos both came through the youth ranks at Sporting, and the latter may feature on the right flank upon his return to Lisbon. Midfielder Angel Gomez recently made his England debut. And after being rested on Friday, he should join Kosovan winger Edin Zagrova in the supporting cast for star striker Jonathan David, who has been LASK's leading scorer over the past 3 League One seasons. Sporting Lisbon possible starting lineup: Franco, Quaresma, Diomande, Inacio, Quenda, Morita, Jolmond, Cadamo, Trencao, Goncalves, Gyökeres. Lille possible starting lineup: Chevalier, Dukite, Mandy, Alexandro, Santos, Andre, Gomez, Goodmanson, Zagrova, Cabella, David. We say, Sporting Lisbon 2-1 Lille. Sporting beat Lille twice in the Europa League group stage 14 years ago. And the club's first Champions League clash should go the same way. Not only have the hosts suffered just 1 defeat in 28 league matches, they have won each of the last 19 on home soil, backed by a passionate fan base. They are set to start the league phase with 3 precious points. Thanks for your watching. Don't forget to click the subscribed button and hit the bell icon for more.